Elder Scrolls Online Necrom's here, and with Necrom there's a new class to play, and this is the guy right in front of you. He's an Arcanist. You can see that over here. Channel the eldritch powers of Apocrypha as an Arcanist. These scholarly spellcasters channel secret runes and abyssal spells to destroy their enemies, heal their enemies, and defend against any foe. So I've just quickly mocked up a quick character. It's going to be a Dark Elf. We're going to be going through the Ebonheart Pact storyline. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that we started a High Elf recently, and he's going to be going through the Outmarried Dominion storyline. So I want to do the same thing with the Ebonheart Pact and get familiar with the class and how it works. So let's do it. Xanath River, create and go. Well, here we are again. Norianwe.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Berini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shyazzel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shyazzel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door.
Alright, let's kick it open. Let's get her.
Follow me.
Let's get her. I don't trust her. No, I do. So, yeah, so we're going through the starting area again. But it's all to get familiar, I suppose. Well, it's probably the basics, but still.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Berini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keywright Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Fair.
Of course. I can't...
I have no questions. Let's do this thing. So I've got a sword and shield which I can pick up.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours.
Which is really interesting because I have no idea. What does an Arcanist use? The Herald of the Tome. The Soldier of Apocrypha. Curative rune form, so I imagine that's healing. That's tanking. This is DPS. So what do we got over here? Arcanist Initiate. Skills Advisor. So, the forces of tides, tentacles, and fate are close at hand. Rise, Arcanist, and take the power that is rightfully yours. Primary stat is Magicka. Okay. So we got healer rolls, tanking roll, damage. It's got 3 different damage rolls. Combine turbulent elemental forces and the dread strength of Apocrypha to devastate your foes with overwhelming power. And the Claymore of the Deeps. Take up a dire blade and your apocryphal tome to assault foes from close and mid-range. Well, let's start with the first one. I suppose it says this one's recommended. This one sounds interesting. To be honest, I'd be interested to see how it tanks, but we'll take this first. So I imagine I need a destruction staff. So an Inferno staff will do to begin with.
Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
But I'll take that as well. While she's not looking. I don't know. I think the idea of having two-handed weapon, an axe, a sword, a rune blade, whatever, a claymore, sounds interesting to me as well. Might have it on my second bar.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself.
I'm
And I conjure up a dance partner.
prepared.
Let's begin. Quickly now.
Oh.
Strike. Well done.
So this is quite
Impressive.
similar to how I played my, how I went through with my sorcerer. So if you aren't familiar with my channel, I focus more on storyline, story, and campaign.
Brilliant. Now do it again.
So you'll see me talking to a lot of NPCs and really doing those quests rather than skipping
Quick,
over them.
Strike while it's off balance. You're unnatural.
So the sorcerer series is
Defense. Use your heaviest attack.
heavy attack.
That's the way. Well done.
A sorcerer is brand new to me. I've never played a
Strike hard,
sorcerer before.
now.
Much
Now
like I'm
some
doing right here with an
points will
Arcanist.
restrain you. Quickly, break free. You broke loose.
Gonna do it
Prepare
again?
yourself. Ha! You're unstoppable. Again, you're every bit the warrior I thought you'd be. Now bash the... Again. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack.
Here we go. Knock him on the
Expertly
ground.
done. Swiftly now. Interrupt it.
So to interrupt, I'm
Strike.
just holding the right mouse button and clicking,
Again,
tapping the
hold
left.
its attack. When your
Just in
enemy
case you
prepares
missed
an
it.
Attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good. Now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Alright, we've leveled up. We got a skill point, we got an attribute point. They did say to focus on Magicka, so I'll pop a point there. We'll commit those points. You can see it increasing the Magicka and all that there. And then we got one skill point, and being an Initiate Arcanist. Whoops. Hey, whoa! The advisor, the skills advisor says Rune Blades. Rune Blades, cost determined by highest max resource. Craft a series of apocryphal runes before launching them at a foe, dealing 12/3/7 magic damage 3 times, and generating crux. What is crux? Okay, so let's place it there. Well, let's try it out. As soon as we got something to try it out against. Norianwe?
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed now?
To reach the Keywright's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, we'll head there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why does it worry you?
I believe Shyazzel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Will dealing with Shyazzel pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Let's go. Malfiara Ruins. You've received a notification. No, I haven't. What are you talking about?
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Past it? Oh. Did I just step through it? No, I disarmed it. Of course I disarmed it. Hey, I don't want to sneak past it. Hang on a second. I want to use these runes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Take a triangle, take a square, take a couple circles. Actually, I don't know if it's through any of those, but... Alright. Balfier. Oh, we gotta unlock this. Grab a lockpick from there. Pick the lock, hold the left mouse button. release them once they start wiggling. Once they start wiggling, that's when you release. Now, what armor do you wear, sir? I'd imagine it's light armor, but I'm not gonna wear light. I'm gonna wear medium armor. I do what I want. Wait, did I just pick up light armor? I did too. Wait a minute. This one. Is this one? Is this the one? Or is this heavy?
Let's be on our way.
Did I just pick up heavy armor? Oh. What did I pick up? Yep, that's heavy armor. Okay, that's fine. We can sell all that stuff. This is the one. Nope, that's light armor as well. Wait. Wait. Hang on. Where's the medium armor, mate? Guards. This stuff? Seem to be missing a chest piece. Alright, so that's medium armor. Why is there no chest piece? Yeah, I have no idea. I'd imagine it's light, but maybe you can... I mean, you can wear whatever you want, really. Surprised there's no chest piece. Well, I'll wear a chest piece from the heavy set then. Because I feel like it. Alright, let's go. Love the triangles flowing around me. It's a good thing about elves. You can mess around. You want to be all light, you can be all light, you can be right. You know, it might be more geared towards your particular spec. But you can mix and match, you can try it out. Some people have all light.
Let's hurry.
They might have all light, but they might have like one or two heavy pieces or a medium piece to mix up different sets. Play it how you want to play it.
Right. The entrance to the Keywright's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Let's go east. Got a saber cat over here. I want to throw some triangles at it. Oh, actually, just at this guy. That'll do. Pretty cool. So you craft the runes, then you launch them. Ability deals 3% increased damage for each active crux when cast. Absolutely destroy that saber cat. Mix in a bit of light attack. Herald of the Tomb increased to 3. Got 2 more over here. No. You two gonna wake up? No. So I will be playing through Necrom, which is the chapter that just released. I play that on a Dragon Knight. But I didn't want to miss out on experimenting with Arcanist, so that's why we got this series.
The Keywright's gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
But the Dragon Knight has gone through all the chapters previous, or just about all of them. So he's got a lot of history. So you encounter characters, there's recurring characters, and they remember you. And I didn't want to start fresh and have people not know who I was.
This is upsetting.
Not in the new chapter anyway. So I have a Dragon Knight who continues the story. He started in Somerset, and he's gone through just about every DLC and expansion since.
Zephyrs' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this Skyshard. Without a functioning Skyshard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn.
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find a replacement Skyshard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find that Skyshard. Can I ask you something before we set out? I don't want to ask you anything. Do I need to ask you? No, I'll just go get it. I'm good. I know what needs to be done and I'm gonna do it. So last year we played through the Legacy of the Bretons, which was a year-long
Alright. Do you see that vault
package
to the south? The Skyshard is there.
of content, including dungeons, prologues, a major chapter, an end of year chapter, and another dungeon set.
There it is! The Skyshard!
So I try to do as complete as I can seasons. We miss out on a few things here and there. I don't get to do all the trials.
Get out of the way now! Counter and kill!
But I do what I can, and I mostly focus on it more from a story point of view. So when we go through dungeons, I talk to the the NPCs, and we read message notes and books and stuff like that.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard?
I did.
Incredible.
Straight in
Not
me.
quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Let's go, go, go. Monster difficulty. Unique health bars. The more lavish the health bar, the harder the monster will be to defeat. If you're playing a Arcanist yourself, you've been experimenting with it, let me know what you've been playing, which spec you've been trying out. Or have you been experimenting with them all the different styles of play?
Focus on the Skyshard aperture.
You did it!
Let's
It'll
speak for a
respond
moment.
to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
How'd you see that from all the way down there, Norianwe? Oh, don't step through my triangles.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar. But I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Right.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
I'm doing it. Here you go. Take my triangles. You know what I feel like Gambit from the X-Men. Throwing his charged playing cards.
Only I will remain.
And that is absolutely fine by me.
You cannot kill what cannot die. Near world.
Oh my goodness.
You
Nothing.
did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
So I've just equipped a necklace. Somewhere. Here it is. Yeah. Increases maximum health. So, I should, because sometimes I think everybody watching this, they already know how to play Elder Scrolls Online. I just pressed I for my inventory. I went through my equipment here. So we've got... So this one gives you everything you've got in your inventory. You got your weapons, so it's separated, so you can sort of filter through and find what you need. Armor, like I was doing before when I was trying to put on medium armor, but I wasn't picking up medium armor. So you got light, medium, heavy, and then you've got your shield there. You got some jewelry, so your neck pieces, your rings, your consumables. This is something I picked up actually I should use it. I just picked that up by logging in. But again, consumables is separated. So, sometimes you might see a big mess, you can at least filter it and find what you're looking for. So there's all sorts of things here, potions, poisons, which you can apply to your weapon. Materials, which you can use for crafting, furnishings. Somehow you can squeeze a bookshelf into your magical pockets there. Companion items, because you can get a companion that'll travel with you and fight with you later on. And just miscellaneous items like lockpicks. Again, it's all filtered there, so easy to look through. Junk which you can sell. Up the top is a craft bag. If you've got access to ESO Plus, you get access to the bag. A whole bunch of different currencies that you'll pick up from various stages of the game. And quest items, which is handy to look at if you pick up an item and you're like, what does that thing do? Or what did I just pick up? You just go to the quest items, you can find out about it. This is a quick slot, so I can quickly pop things on my quick slot. So There's a whole bunch of things that I've already got over here. If I wanted to, I could just click on that and then pop it in a slot. Now for me, I hold Q, and then I get that wheel. I can just rotate around it, you know, and pick the different things. So in this instance, I can click on this, click on the cat, and now it's been selected. If I press Q again, my cat appears. There it is, kitty cat, and it starts purring. I press Q again, it gets rid of it, I guess. But yeah, you can put potions there and so on, and I'd probably advise you to put a potion there rather than an Abyssian Rat-a-cat. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I honestly, I don't know. I just do what I do, but I do understand, like, some people are brand new to the game.
Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
So just to explain what I'm doing, yeah, I'll try and do some things like that, especially at the beginning. But this particular starting tutorial is pretty good at sort of moving you through the basics, so do not be worried, do not despair. But again, if you do have questions, ask them in the comments, I'll do my best to answer them. Norianwe?
This is the Keywright's gallery, but not as I remember it. Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keywright's gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean, and why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the adamantine tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keywright's gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
Yes. I would like to travel to Alliance territory.
Excellent. You can visit Stros Makai and Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Kanathi's Ruse that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pact's domain.
Ebonheart Pact's domain is where we want to go. Alright. So this right here is the current expansion, which my Dragon Knight's going to go through, and there will be a series, and you'll find it on the channel pretty soon. But we want to go through to start at the Ebonheart Pact. Now, where I go for that, I think it's Bleakrock Isle. But let me just quickly do this first. We'll claim our crown fortifying meal. We'll pop another point in Magicka. I'll commit those points with E. And then I get to spend 2 more points. It looks like I haven't got... none of these are unlocked yet. I need to unlock Herald of the Tome rank 4. So I can't do that yet. But I've got Runic Jolt I can from Soldier of Apocrypha. Craft a defensive apocryphal rune that deals 2051 magic damage and applies minor maim for 15 seconds. The rune also taunts. Okay, so that's great for your tanks. And then we've got a curative over here, Rune Mend. Craft a series of precise apocryphal runes that then propel them at yourself or an ally in front of you. The runes heal for 2051, so that sounds like something which would be nice to have. And the skill advisor actually says to grab it, so I'll grab it. That way I can heal myself. It does also say get the runic jolt. So I was thinking of maybe hanging on, because Herald of Time, we've almost leveled it up, but if it reckons we should do it, let's do it. So it's a defensive. Deals 2051. Reducing damage done by 5%, okay. Alright, fair enough. That's the heal. Okay, so I think it's through here. Let's click it and see what happens.
This one leads to Bleakrock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. The gallery is beckoning you to face it. Ready to brave the cold?
Brave the cold. I wonder where we're going. Travel to Bleakrock Isle and start the Ebonheart Pact storyline.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened.
I am patient.
Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
This world will one day be mine.
Welcome to Bleakrock Village. And if you have a look here, Eastmarch is there, which you folks that are familiar with Skyrim would know is a part of Skyrim. Eastmarch, the rift is over here. There's Windhelm, and we are just northeast of it on this little island for now. But we'll definitely be going through a lot of Skyrim. The Grandmaster sees all... Sees all colours? What's this? Grandmaster, your invitation is kind, and the promise of coin is appealing. The village could use it. Still, I must refuse your offer of membership in the Fighters Guild. Bleakrock is where I was born. Sure willing, it's where I will die. My bow and blade belong to this tiny island. Kind speed you on your mission against the Daedra, Dark of Bleakrock. Captain Rana?
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you.
What's wrong?
We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate.
Where are the villagers?
You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshard Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hossen's Folly.
Well, I'll go and find them. She's not going to ask where I came from. I just kind of appeared from back here somewhere. Ask no questions. She needs help. Alright, down we go. Out the front door. Ah, yes. The sky. Oh, I'm not the only Arcanist. You've got your triangles going too, are you? Let's heal up an Arcanist. Okay. So looking at this, looks like we need to travel north, east, west, everywhere but south for now. Maybe we should go to this one first. I can just press F and put a little marker there, which kind of helps me focus on where I need to go. Press M to bring up your map. Cold, cold, cold up here in the north. Seems quite peaceful at the moment. No enemies about. Oh, dodge the hunter.
Can you use that weapon, friend? I need your help.
Just tell me what's going on.
There's a necromancer here, but I can't find him. He must be in the catacombs beneath the shrine. That's the only place that makes sense. Something has to be done about these undead.
How can I help?
The dead walk at Skyshard. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Skyshroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in.
Spirit, speak to his spirit, you mean?
If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
You give me the bag. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
Alright, so he gave me a bag. Incense. Use this bag of incense to summon the spirit of a priest at the Skyshard Barrow, which is over here. I'll take this path through. Skeletal archer over there. Down you go. Let's try this second, the jolt or whatever. I love this. I could just use just that ability and be happy. The only thing that would make it better is if those shapes were different. I'll throw some circles. I'll throw a parallelogram out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get wild. Rawhide guards. Let's take that. Spend a point here in Magicka again. Commit them. And then it's telling me my advised abilities Fate Carver and Rune Spite Ward. So before I do that, let's see, that's under Soldier of Apocrypha. What about Herald of the Tome? So Fate Carver, harness pure knowledge into a beam of energy that scars the world in front of you. Channel the beam for up to 4 seconds, dealing 1544 magic damage every 0.3. Alright, so let's throw that on after we're out of combat. Throw a heal up. We press K to bring up the skills page again. So I'll use this. See what it's like to channel a beam. Might just rearrange that by holding left click, moving it around. Oh, you can also press E to search. Make sure you get your loot. All the triangle people running around. Oh, ho, 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 look at it go. Oh. Do I actually got it pointed in the direction? Oh, right. That's different. The Dragon Priest, Haldrin.
maggot. You dare summon me?
I need your help, Spirit. How can I enter the barrow?
Can you comprehend the power I once had? Why should I help you with anything?
Someone has desecrated your shrine?
Yes, I can sense them. Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the barrow and kill this worm.
I will. How can I enter the barrow?
You need to ask? But once everyone knew the ritual. 3 runestones unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Going? I mean, now I'm going. First I had to run into a rock. Wow, okay. So this is different, because usually, you would target something, I'd press that button and it would be locked onto them. But I can actually move it around. It's an interesting idea. I suppose if there's a pack, a big group all together, I can sort of splash. I can just keep moving it around. Hitting a few of them. Doo-doo-doo. All metal carvings is available to scry. I don't think I can scry yet, though. I'd have to go somewhere and learn how to do that. What do you reckon about this beam? How's the range on it? Oh, seems to be just out of range there. Let me see how far back I can go. How far can I go? What's the range on it? 22 times 3 meters. Or by 3 meters. 3 meter width. It's very interesting. Okay. I had heard something about auto aim. So I'll have to look at that, whether that actually just locks it on. Although I don't really mind it like this. Curious, very curious. Alright. Collect the snake runestone. Do. There is a Skyshard in front of us. High atop the barrow. Nope, that's not it. That's the one. There's like a bug in front of it that I picked. Pulled its wings off. For what reason? I don't know. Use it for fishing? For crafting? Oh! Oh, you want to fight, do ya? I got some triangles. Oh! That's right. Laser beam popping out of a book straight to the face. And then all the way on the other side we got another one. That's the whale runestone. Might be another boss enemy down there. I'll collect that after. Asvard, the whale heart. Laser beam to the face. All the runestones have been retrieved. Place the whale, place the snake, place the eagle. Do I hit both of them? Oh, I think I do. Oh yeah. My beam, I think it just goes straight ahead. If anything's in the way, you're gonna cop it. That's cool. I like that. Because you can have an instance where you have a melee type enemy right in your face, but you've got that archer in the background shooting, so you can just do some of that business. Take them right out. And the door has opened. In we go.